While we're out on the range, I thought we'd do some testing with a Gamo Hunter. I've got to zero it back in because I've had all the scope off. If you remember, I did a video on this where too much power is not a good thing. We're back on the original spring. It's putting out 18-19 joules, which is plenty. I'm going to zero it in and see how sort of accurate it is now, because before, with all that recoil, it was going all over the place. So yeah, I'll zero it in and we'll see what we can come up with. I'm just going to zero this scope in. It might not be far off. Oh, my hands are cold. Ain't far off at all. Let's go for some reactive targets. I'll point you down the range and see if you can spot them. Oh, that ain't bad at all. Still got a bit of recoil, but nothing like it was. I might have pulled that one a little bit, but I'm still quite happy with the grouping, really, for a spring air rifle. Let's do a few in that other side, see what we can do. Happy with that. Oh, that was a bit of a flyer. So with the Gamo Hunter, I'm quite happy with that now. As I said before in other videos, it is bitterly cold out here today. I should have put some gloves on because I was struggling to put pellets in this. I couldn't feel my fingers. I'm not making excuses for my poor shooting, but yeah, I need to be a bit more prepared next time. They're quite nicely grouping. The flyers was down to me, not the rifle. I'm not the best shooter in the world. I don't get the shakes, but anyway, yeah, so we'll bring the targets up and we'll have a quick look at them. Now these might look a bit random and all over the place. This group for the air rifle, as I say, it's so cold, and I keep saying this and I'm making excuses for my shooting. They was all shooting up here. It was quite a nice group, and then we had two down here. I don't know what happened there. This side, they was all shooting here, then I had two flyers up there. And then this one was when I was trying something else. I was aiming somewhere just to see if the scope was still accurate enough. This was where I checked to see if the scope was zero. I aimed for this point at there on the square, and it was just above it. So I know that the zero's pretty close, and that was at about 25 yards. So it was quite well zeroed in. But I've just got to get used to shooting a spring air rifle again, because although I've put the original spring back in, it's still got a bit of recoil. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that group, and even those two well, I don't think there's flyers because they're right next to each other. Anyway, yeah, quite happy with that. Quite a nice group there. I mean, that's not a hole, that's just dirt on the... Yeah, quite a nice group there. This one was a bit more all over the place, but that's when I was... As I say, when I zeroed it in on that point of the square, and it was just above it. So I'm quite happy how that's shooting now. It seems a lot more consistent than it was before with that old the full power spring, which had got a bit deformed. So might be a lesson to you. Don't try respringing your air rifle with a full power spring. Now, I don't know if a gas ram would have more recoil or not. I don't know. That is something that I could possibly try, but I think I'll just leave it as a Springer air rifle. So yeah, quite happy with that. That's quite a nice group for me. That was about 25 yards, as I said. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.